Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading and this video. Do step in and deliver your message to we, your children. Thank you so very much. So, we're here to do Aquarius and hopefully Pisces reading. Aquarius men and Pisces men. So right now it's Aquarius men. Okay. More sadness, dissipating and insecurity, feeling lackluster, kind of depression really, and insecurity. Bad state to be in. About wisdom. So something that you found out or something that you know is bringing you depression? Was it something that you don't know? Let's see what's coming next. Wisdom and renewal. So you're sad about some kind of renewal. Something or someone is coming back to life. Well, God said it was destined. Why are you mad? You see what's at the bottom of the deck? Isolation. Shit. And passion. So someone was in isolation and now they're basically back. Let's see, passion and prayer. Why are you hating on a person like this, Aquarius man? First of all, it's their destiny to be back outside. And they're a praying person. So that means God said. Who are you to object? And you are sad about it? You a hater. You definitely a hater. Why are you hating on this person? Or people? This person was in isolation and they were passionate about their prayers. Are you trying to stifle this person's progress? Are you an enemy of their progress or what? And what's your justification for being an enemy of their progress if you are? Almost all these men readings have been crazy. Y'all are in a crazy state right now. The men are not doing well. Ladies, if you're watching this live and all the other men's lives, just know that the men in your lives, they are not okay. They are not in the right state of mind. A lot of them are going through their own personal, internal drama and trauma over stupid shit. Okay? We got the businessman that's not doing business. He's a criminal and he's mad that his evil genius isn't bringing him money anymore. We got the man that's allowing other people to make all the important decisions in his life and now he's miserable. He has to live with the consequences, yet he doesn't take charge of his own life. Now Aquarius is being a hating ass on somebody that's a prayer warrior. Somebody who God said, yes, you can. Aquarius is mad. Hating. He's so sad. The men are falling apart. They're in a very bad state. Then we got other men who know they don't deserve to be in people's lives, and yet they're fighting to be, even want to do magic to be in people's lives. And you got men who want to take a whole woman who is wife material and make her a side chick. By any means, he planned to do that. The men are not okay. So let's see, Aquarius. What's your official message, or what's the next part? Every time I say that, cards pop out for you. Now we got gratitude popping out. Be grateful. Be grateful for you and what you got. Stop watching other people and their success and their progress. Live and let live, or else you want somebody else to die, God will kill everything for you. Kind of hating ass shit is that? At the bottom of the deck, look, we got complacency. God will kill everything in your life for you. Anyhow, you don't want to allow this person to live. Be grateful. Complacency means nothing is moving. Instead of watching somebody else's progress, maybe you need to be paying attention to you and what you got not moving. Build yourself. Make moves that's going to bring your progress. You're living your life sad about somebody else's progress. That is hating. That's what a hater look like. That's what haters do. That's low life shit. That's waste man shit. So you're looking like a waste man and a low life right now. A hater, a waste man, and a low life. That's what you look like. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, that's what I want you to see. A hater, a waste man, and a low life. Because that's how you're behaving. You are what you are. To be or not to be, that is the question. The fuck? We got joy. What's at the bottom of the deck? Recovery. If you don't like those titles, then you need to shift your mindset, bro. Stop hating on others. And I can't call you a low life. I can't call you a waste man, and I can't call you a hater because you're not hating anybody. So even if I call you a hater, it wouldn't matter because it's a lie. If you're not being the enemy of somebody else's progress, if I call you an enemy of progress, it won't touch you because it's a lie. Well, you shouldn't allow it to touch you because you know it's a lie. But as long as you're being those things, that's your name. Look at yourself in the mirror and call yourself by your new names. Insecurity. That's what your problem is. You don't feel like you are a winner. What are you doing wrong, Aquarius? Obviously, you're doing something wrong. First of all, seeing yourself as an underachiever or not able to do something, that's your first mistake. You've talked yourself out of even trying. And if you try and you fail, the next time you try again, you're not starting from the bottom. You're starting from what you learned from your last try. That's how life goes. You need to surround yourself with the right people. You need to tell yourself the right things. to move you. You need to separate yourself from people that you ought to separate yourself from. Why do you feel so insecure? Why do you feel like you're a loser? Why do you feel like you can't win? That's self-defeatism. The way you're talking to yourself, you're defeating yourself by telling yourself you can't. If something is meant for you, you can. And as long as you put in the effort, you will. That's how life works. See, the world need to be glad for a big sister like me, because if y'all got people like me in your lives, you won't lose your way. If you would listen, because I could say this to you and you don't have to believe one thing that I'm saying to you. Everything I'm saying could go through one ear and come right out the next one. But I'm not a baby. I've lived life and I've experienced life and I've watched other people and I've learned from other people's experiences. And trust me when I tell you, the first thing you need to do is start to speak positively to yourself. And stop watching other people as well. If you're going to watch someone, be inspired by them, not jealous. Jealousy is a self-destructing button. When you feel jealous, push that away quick. Give people their compliment and keep going. And go work on your progress. Compliment people. Be glad for people. And then go work on your thing. And then you'll be on the other side of people hating you for your progress. See how that feels? It's not nice. Because people will go so far as to do things to undo your progress. So don't put that energy out into the world, I beg of you. Your future self beg of you. Because what you put out, you will get back. Stop it now. Okay? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Insecurity about vanity. So what don't you have? A house, a car, land, friends? What is it? It take effort and time. And maybe God don't want you to have these things right now because maybe you can't handle the responsibility of these things right now. If it's friends you want, maybe you're surrounded by trifling ass people who, if you get them in your life, you gonna wish you could get rid of them. Have gratitude for what your life is right now and work towards what you want. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you want in. You may want a house and get a house and it's a haunted house. The house may need so many repairs if it's not a haunted house that it take all your money. Somebody might even scam and sell you a house that don't even belong to them and you give them your money and they run away with it. Be careful what you're wishing for. Take your time. Same thing can happen with a car. Somebody sell your car and it's not even their car to sell. So documents you get for it is not legitimate. And they got your money and gone. What are you so desperate for? Take your time. There's something that God is trying to save you from. Okay? Don't compare yourself with nobody. Don't compete with anybody. That's a self-destructive button that humans press too often. We need to learn from these mistakes and stop it. Walk your own lane, run your own lane, fly in your own lane. Crawl in your own lane if that's the stage you're at. And be proud of yourself and the progress that you're making for yourself. When we achieve the things we desire slowly, we learn a lot of lessons on the way. You need a big sister like me. Listen. Let me see if I can get to your actual message, like the message that we came here for. Like God got a lot to say to you. It's all about how you're seeing things. Change your perspective. Because your perspective can either make you or break you. And right now you're on the path to it breaking you even more. Pick up yourself off the ground. God don't make no rubbish, you know. It don't matter who you are and what you've done. God don't make trash. So if you see yourself as trash, God didn't tell you you're trash. Maybe the people around you make you feel like you're trash, but God didn't tell you that. It's good to see ourselves through God's eyes, because God got high hopes for all of us. Okay. More message again. We got creation. It's going to be bittersweet because it's challenging. So God see exactly what your problem is. You're trying to achieve something and it's hard. And that's what's making you kind of sad, and you're looking at other people and what they got, and it's making you, you're projecting outward onto others. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So you're trying to create something. You're trying to manifest something. You're trying to make something happen, but it's really challenging. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. So did somebody do something to you? If somebody did something to you to break you down and now they're on the rise, leave them. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is something that we do for ourselves, not for other people. Let them go. God saw it. And see, God is telling me what's happening now. This is how you know God saw it. And now God is making you know through me that God saw it. And it's being dealt with. Believe that. No. Know that. Okay? Don't watch people. Let them. Let it go. The energy that you're going to use to be angry at them would be better spent building yourself. Let them watch you and your progress and envy your progress, because they made you fall down and you got right back up. That's how we do it over here. And like I said, you're not going to start from the bottom where you were before. You are going into this next phase and you're going to build something even bigger and better. And you're wiser too, because you've had certain experiences. So certain things can't befall you so easy again. And if they come back and God allow them the power to break it down again, forgive again. Let God deal with it. Give it to God. And you focus on you. Build again. The reason why they're coming to break you down is because you're not a loser. You see? When you're a winner, your life is hard like that. We attract that type of attention. Our job is to keep going, because they're doing that to break us down and pull us off of our focus. So by us stopping the work that we're doing on our own projects, on our own progress, and giving that energy to them, they slow us down even more. So what we do, ignore them, say, Most High, you see that, right? That one, please, I'm going to leave that to you. And you need to go back to what you were doing. Rebuild again. And as many times as they break you down is how many times you get up and build again. Fuck that being angry. If you get angry, let it pass quick like that. Because you know it's because you're a champion why you're being targeted. It's a compliment. Okay? And there's going to come a time where God is going to stop them from being able to interfere with you like that. But in the meantime, while God is allowing them to, is to teach you some things. So pay attention to the lessons that you can learn in these experiences. They are unpleasant experiences, but There's a lot of valuable lessons to learn, and those lessons are more valuable than any money you were going to get, because the lessons are the foundation upon which whatever you're building or manifesting is going to rest. Every time they break you down and you start over, they build you more resilient. Soon, people messing with you like that, it'll be just another day in the neighborhood. You want to get to that point of self-mastery. It's just another day. And people who don't want to be around you because you don't have something, let them go. Because those are fair weather friends. They want you for what you have. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, forgiveness. Yeah. We got gossip or talk about sadness or loss. We got enlightenment, faith, rebuild again. Give it to God and go build again. What's next? Soulmate. Give it to God and go build again. Because whatever this is that you are building that they're so jealous of, because they're jealous why they're messing with you, you know. Whatever it is that you're building is your soulmate. It's on your soul's path. You build, that's your destiny. So this person, whatever they got going on, that's their destiny. But if they don't get there the right way, God gonna blow it up. Crumble that shit to the ground. God is watching. God is a just God. God is a fair God. Fair. Justice of the peace. Don't watch them. Let them go. God saw what they did. What God want to see is what are you going to do? What your future self want to see is what are you going to do? Are you going to make this idiot pull you off of your path, or are you going to get on your path and stay on your path regardless of what the fuck chihuahuas are barking on either side of you? You fall down, you get up and you go. Keep going. Don't look left, don't look right. Say, Most High God, that's yours to handle. Thank you. That's what God want to see us doing in these times. Because them messing with us is the trick of the enemy, and that trick is getting old. It's to slow us down. It's to make us lose sight of what we're supposed to be accomplishing. Or if we accomplish it, they want it to be mediocre. And they can only attain that if we give them the power to do so. Pick your battles wisely. Some battles is better to just give it to God and keep going. You understand me? Give it to God and keep going. You belong. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, it is yours. It will be yours. They can knock it down 15 times. Get up and continue to build. And you're going to see each time, whatever they ruined last time, you're going to get something better. Always. Watch. They're going to start to see the pattern and regret fucking with you after a while. As long as you don't allow yourself to get tricked off your course. So don't become a hater like them. Let them progress. That has nothing to do with you. Don't become like them. If you're over here on this channel and you're resonating with me, we're not built like that. It's a trick. Don't become like them. Choose your battles. Right. So we got completion of self-worth. They're trying to finish you. They want you to feel shitty about yourself. Look, it's magic. It's manipulation. It's a trick. We got rejection, grief. What did I say? Reject that grief bug. Feel it quick like that. Yes, you're going to feel sad. Yes, you're going to feel angry. Don't stay in that energy. And certainly do not allow that energy to dictate your next move. That's how you win. That's how I win. Keep it moving. Reject the grief, God said. Reject the grief because it's a trick. Reject grief and confusion. You see? Reject the grief and the confusion. You know what you're trying to accomplish. Stay on that path. Reject grief and confusion. You know what you're trying to build. Stay on that path. Let's see what's coming next. Instinct, impatience. Shit, God is like, don't even waste no time. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Get right back to work. Quick. Shit. Woo-hoo. Okay, so what did I have to do next? That's the instinct, impatience, balance. You see that? Okay, what do I have to do next? Lord, I gotta keep on moving. Lord. Yeah, that's how we roll over here. You got that? Right. Fuck that. The trick is getting old. Shit. Pisces, man. Okay, Pisces, man. What are we doing? a sick, a mad. Me black and lovely. Me black and lovely. When you see me, clear out the way. When you see me, clear out the way. When you see me in the barn, leave me alone. When you see me in the vet, leave me alone. Alcohol in me hand, leave me alone. When you see me in the barn, leave me alone. I say we black and lovely. We black and lovely. When you see we clear out the way. When you see we clear out the way. When you see me in the barn, leave me alone. When you see me in the fete, leave me alone. Alcohol in me hand, leave me alone. Alright, Pisces, man them. Ha! Soulmate at the bottom of the deck. That's the subject matter. Soulmate. So a soulmate is someone or even something that you feel very connected to. Okay? You would do better together than apart. They make you stronger. You know, like Neo song. It say, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. Yeah, that's a soulmate. Yeah? So that's the subject matter of your message. Very interesting. So the mysticism card did that. So it's like somebody trying to fling some magic and just grab that like, no. That shit got caught in mid-air like, no. Okay? Forget it. And we got the impartiality card, but it's in the reverse, but we're going to check it before we start to interpret. So let's check them both to see if any of them meant to be in the reverse or not. Okay? So it feels correct like this. But there's a vibe that comes from it being like this that I feel need to be acknowledged. But I can't find the word to describe it. So what does that mean? It's like there's something going on this way. It's like the description is there, yet it is not there. So that's like a, an episode. I heard absent-mindedness, but I'm still feeling like there's a better way to describe what's happening here. It's mysticism. It's like some kind of mind control. Okay. So the mind control vibe was in the reverse. The card fell out in the reverse. And then I checked it to see if that's how God wanted it to be interpreted. But that's not how God wanted it to be interpreted in this message. But it being in the reverse matters in this message. So God wanted it to be interpreted this way. So it's like mysticism, impartiality. So mysticism is like magic, manipulation, shit like that, right? What they wanted to do magic on was somebody's fairness. They didn't want somebody to see something clearly, or they didn't want somebody to make a sound decision or a sound judgment. So like if this is a court case or something, somebody wanted justice to be on their side when they don't deserve justice because they're in the wrong. So in the reverse, being partial. So the opposite of impartial is being partial. So that is making a decision, kind of like having authority and misusing your power. So somebody was trying to get somebody to make a bad decision. But God said, nah. That's why the mysticism was caught in the air when I was shuffling. It got trapped between the cards like, no. So it's like somebody was throwing magic to throw someone or something off, and God blocked that shit before it got to where it was supposed to go. So was this you throwing the magic or somebody throwing magic at you? In any case, just know that it was blocked. Return to sender. God said, no, fairness will reign in this situation. There will be justice in this situation. Okay, let's look at the underlying issue. So we got grief. Make some space. Grief, confusion about expansion. So somebody didn't want someone to have the power to grow, expand. Let's read on. Expansion of balance. Yeah, somebody wanted somebody to be tormented. Grief, confusion, expansion. That's what they wanted somebody to have more of. So if you were throwing magic at somebody, you wanted them to be in grief. You wanted them to remain in confusion, not seeing things clearly, messing with their intuition, messing with their memory, messing with their reputation. You wanted that to continue. You wanted it to get bigger. But instead, God trapped the magic in the air blocked it from going where you wanted it to go, and brought balance instead. Yeah, brought balance instead. God said, nah. Let's see, balance. We got passion, isolation. Also, you wanted somebody to remain alone. You thought, yeah, it would be perfect. Like, let that bitch stay alone. I don't want this bitch to have any friends. No job, no money, no fun, no life. You had a passion for someone's isolation. You were like, yeah, that would be perfect. God was like, fuck no. Let's read on. Let's see. So we got gossip. So that's talking about despondence, loss, sadness, despair, and victimization. And you wanted that to happen quickly. So you want someone to suffer. Or if it's not you, somebody wanted you to suffer. And God said, nah. So there's talk about, so when I get the talk, the gossip card is coming in like chanting, wishing, throwing out into the air, praying. Let's read on. Victim, impatience for creation. You wanted it to start now. We got service, dissipating. The work is dissipating. It's getting weaker. It's fading away. We got guilt, joy. So one person's sad and one person's happy because there is recovery. So that was like a return to sender, like slap that shit out the air, like get out of here. Joy, recovery of self-worth. So this person is not in grief, this person is not in confusion. There will not be an expansion of hardship in this person's life. They will have balance. And the wish of isolation that was being thrown at this person, the ruining of their reputation, the blocking of their love life, even turning family members against them, blocking their money from coming in, stopping them from being able to work and make money and be happy in their job. The wish of trying to make this person feel mad and horrible within them own self and think so lowly of themselves. God said, nah. It's joy because there's a recovery of their self-worth. So whoever this is, they know who they are. And God knows who they are. So God is protecting someone. God is blocking magic from reaching someone who was about to be further victimized, because it says expansion. Grief, confusion, expansion. So that means there's the presence of grief, there is the presence of confusion, and this person who's throwing the magic, they wanted it to be even bigger. God said no. Voila. Magic. God said, you want to see magic? Let me show you magic to blow out. Let me show you magic to blow out. So you want to play with magic? Boy, you should know what to find it for. Cause I'm coming at you like the dark horse. Are you ready for the perfect storm? Perfect storm. Cause yeah. God said you were kidding yourself. You were lying to yourself. Facade. Yeah, what you thought you knew, you didn't know at all. What you thought you knew, you didn't know at all about this quest. You put in the work. You were working. I just slap that shit. Like, get out of here. So, if you didn't do this to someone, God is telling me continue to read. But if you didn't do this to someone, then someone was trying to do it to you and God protected you. For some of you, you are the one doing the madness. For some of you, you were being victimized, and God wants you to know you're protected. So for those of you who are doing the madness, that's what happened to your magic. And for those of you who are being victimized by this idiot, God said, get that shit out of here. Okay, so we got quest, workaholic. Yeah, what God's like, what you thought you knew, you didn't know about this quest and this work, this magic that you were doing. God said, accept that shit, okay? And forgive yourself. Because you're insecure, that's why you were doing this stupid shit. Trickery. You feel like shit within yourself, and so you want somebody else to feel like shit too. Your destiny is complacency, or the destiny of that magic is complacency. Now you know. If you didn't know, now you know, nigga. Even if you're white, y'all know how I see these things. Even if you're white, you're Chinese, you're Indian, you're black. If you didn't know, now you know, nigga. We are all niggers. We all come from Africa. Africa is the cradle of civilization. Africa was, the whole world was Africa at one point. And it just broke with the different disasters that happened, and the mad scientists and magicians that were about, that were doing all kind of crazy kind of magic. They made some of the parts of the world sink under the sea and break apart with massive earthquakes and what that, but we were and we are one. So whether you're white, you're black, you're Indian, or you're Chinese, if you didn't know, now you know, you a nigger. Okay? Okay. So yeah, so that shit is dead. We got complacency. We got faith in abundance of perseverance. So God said you need to sit tight. Whoever the thrower is of the magic, you just need to sit tight. This is the person that was throwing the magic that feel like shit within themselves. God said you need to have faith in abundance and persevere. You're going to be okay. It'll be over soon. Release. Ooh, we got blockage of gratitude. It's all about your perception. So if you're not grateful that you're still alive, it's because you don't know what the fuck was about to come to you, Mr. Magician. You're lucky that all God did was stop that shit. God said, if you are blocked in your gratitude, it's because of your perception. We got vanity. Listen, look at the picture. You are about to die for the magic that you were throwing at this person. God saved you from yourself. You better be glad that this magic didn't happen. Look, vanity. What's vanity? Vanity is all about the 3D realm, the physical body, your possessions, your money, everything physical. That shit was all about to come to an end. For the magic that you threw at whoever you threw it at, God was going to take your life. God stopped the magic mid-air. So if you want to be a silly Billy, go and do it again. See if God gonna save you from yourself this time. And if God choose to save you, go and do it again. Keep doing it. See if this don't come to pass. You will die. And look at the next card that was about to come up with it just now. Rewind and you see. This card came up with it without me even asking it to. It was stuck in my hand. And I wasn't even trying to pick it up. God isn't just going to make you lose your businesses and your money and your possessions and your loved ones. You will die too. If you're not the one throwing the magic, this message is not for you. Somebody was throwing magic at you, but I believe a lot of you are the ones throwing the magic. That's why God is telling us this part of the story like this. If God didn't stop that magic and your magic hurt this person, you would have suffered. This is a warning. Do it again. And if God save you again, I dare you, go do it again. And if God save you again, I dare you, go try it again. And you will see this death, all these deaths come to pass. Pisces, man. God snatched that shit out the air. So, if you're not happy, it's because you're not seeing things clearly. If you're not happy that God blocked this magic from working, it's because you don't know what was coming after that. If you were allowed to be successful. God said justice will prevail. If you want to hurt this person, you will also be liable to get hurt. What you put out is that you're going to get back. And one of these times, God is going to block you and kill you if you don't stop. So this person is still going to be able to live that you don't want them to have. And you will not be in any position to do anything about it. All you could do is watch from the spirit realm. And then you will be birthed as a baby again. And I hope that you have parents that a good person deserve. I don't think you will. Because I already did the research on how parents and children are assigned to each other. And God say it give us the parents and the children that we deserve. God determine which children, which souls we get as our children. And God determine which souls these children get in us. Go do it again. Let's see, we got growth, rejection. So if you didn't believe that you would die, there's a rejection to your growth. If you're dead, you can't grow anymore. God was going to kill you for trying to curse this person who don't deserve to be cursed. God is going to kill you if you don't stop. So growth, rejection, bittersweet. Since it's the best solution, since death would be the best solution for you, go and start over as a baby. discovery, your instinct telling you that this person is your soulmate. What did you do to this person? Or better yet, what did this person do to you that you want to hurt them so bad? Pisces, man. That God would be willing to kill you. So that means, what other things have you done to them before now? That you've reached the end of your tether, that God is willing to take your life to stop you if need be. What did this person do to you, Pisces, man? To deserve the way that you're treating them? Nothing. That's why God gonna kill you if you don't stop hurting them. Thank y'all so much for watching. Until next time. Ladies, we're gonna do yours. I hope that we're behaving nicely. Okay? I hope we're reports. How y'all been doing? We're about to find out. But most likely not today. I'll probably come back and start those ones tomorrow. And we have to do the Leo female readings that came out with the Taurus male readings. So we got those shenanigans to go through. And Leo is my daughter. So that Taurus male, that was about her father. And now God want to talk to her and about her. So those readings should be interesting. So they're basically personals for myself that God used to kind of highlight more of my story and my experience. So for those of you who are enjoying the story that is my life, the movie that is my life, the madness that is my life, do join us or catch up when you can, you know. So until next time, bye-bye.